10 o'clock, and you know what time that is. It's prime time. Number 18, Kansas Jayhawks coming to take on the number 7th ranked Kansas. Excuse me. I just say that. I messed it up. Number 18 ranked Kansas Jayhawks taking on the number 7 Texas Tech Red Raiders right here in Lubbock. Joining me in the booth, the man, the myth, the legend. What's up, Aaron?
I'm so tired, but there's basketball to be played.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Obviously, this is a big matchup in the Big 12. Is Machiavelli going to get Texas Tech off and running 14 seconds in? What are you looking forward to in this game, my friend?
Should be a pretty good one. Machiavelli, the past few games, has been held relatively in check, so it'll be interesting to see if he's able to really go off on a hot streak here against Kansas.
Step back three by Willie Leak. Bang! And that is a guy who I feel like in the past is the straw that stirred the drink here for Kansas. So good to see him with a quick bucket here to start. Hand now over to Machiavelli. He's going to drive baseline. Good active hands by Dakota Scott as he pops that one free. Kicks it to the corner. Willie Leak again for three, this time off the mark.
I was going to say that first three gives Kansas an early 1-point lead here. The Jayhawks showing some pretty good defense early on, almost able to convert on that steal.
CJ Mack, mid-range, midi there to go, gets that to drop 4-3. Texas Tech up by one here. You know, it's interesting. I watched that last game. I saw TCU struggle. Obviously, a big win for Iowa State in that last one, but kind of shake things up. Texas Tech lost to TCU, and TCU just lost to Iowa State. So it should be interesting how that affects the rankings.
Yeah, definitely, especially with that's shaking up the conference standings too. It'll be interesting to see where everything ends up shaking out. TCU was 10th prior to that loss to Iowa State, who was 12.
Yeah, so they'll probably flip-flop, I would think.
Yeah. I don't think TCU is going to fall out of the top 15 necessarily, but...
Well, I know a lot of people are pining for Ohio State to move up, too, so it'd be interesting how that works out. Should Ohio State also get a dub this week, too? So that the rankings have been very tight in the middle, especially in that middle section, so... I know a lot of people have not been thrilled with the coaches and the coaches in the coaches poll with regards to where some of those teams have fallen, but...
I'm gonna hold my tongue.
Smile. You know, it's one of those things. Like if they're not bitching, then there's something wrong. then there's too much right going on. That's right for the league, right?
Yep. I'm gonna hold my tongue. I don't want to get flamed by the rest of the CSBA for my opinions.
Yeah, too funny. Houlihan going to work his way down in a low post. Can't get the little skyhook to go. Iowa up with the offensive board. He's going to go up. Can't get that to go. Is Scott with the rebound.
Yeah, I think Scott got a finger on that shot, too, to be honest with you.
High off the glass. Willie Leak again. So Willie Leak been the guy here so far for KU.
He's got all 7 for Kansas, yeah?
Yeah, I believe so. Machiavelli from just inside the arc, no good. Jack Haley up with the rebound. Gets it out to Beans, to Dakota Scott. He blows the layup, feeling the pressure of CJ Mack bearing down on him.
Not something we see very often is a blown layup by that, especially a veteran like Dakota Scott.
Yeah, for sure. High screen by Iowa for Machiavelli. Machiavelli going to drive. High floater in the lane is good.
Ole defense.
Ole, 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 ole.
Who are only shooting 2 of 5. And yet they're only down by 1. I
feel like we've had the games where the offense has taken... The last few games you and I have called together, I feel like the offense has just been taking forever to get going.
Definitely feel that.
And then all of a sudden it turns out to be a crazy good game, but it's been starting out so slow. Houlihan now in a low post. Little baby skyhook is good. Timeout on the court. Kansas going to get some substitutions here. 4:02 to go. 10-7. Texas Tech up by 3. Watch CSB on Twitch. So I was looking forward to calling this game. I figured it would be two teams that are, I know Kansas is trying to push to get up to that top 10. Texas Tech has had a couple of up and down games in the last few. Some really stellar ones, some questionable ones, and kind of figuring, say, okay, well, where are we going to net out on this one? But right now, Texas Tech up by 3. Aaron Mohan, nice bounce pass inside. Amari Brown, who gets fouled by Stanley Steamer Jr. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how this develops, considering the slow offensive start, which is incredibly uncharacteristic for Texas Tech.
Faux show. Appreciate everybody tuning in for this one. As Brown looking to try to cut it to 1 with the free throw, not able to knock it down. Apologies for not having the extra stats tonight. Our little glitch in our call sheets. Steamer finishing in transition is good. So we're running it old school style here tonight.
Kansas currently 2 of 6.
Everything off the cuff, right, Aaron?
Yep.
Good pick there as Mohan able to come off the screen. Shot clock wanted down a Steamer in his face. He's going to have to fire it up. Fadeaway 3, no good. Don't like that possession for Kansas.
No, great defensive possession, though, for Texas Tech. Great job by this bench unit, really stepping up defensively for the Red Raiders.
Good active hands there, stripping it. Mohan going to get it out to Simmons. Topeka Simmons blowing the layup as the walk-on. Doesn't get many opportunities to touch the ball here with KU.
And reasons like that is why he doesn't touch the ball.
Yeah, for sure. He is a walk-on. So Otto Octavius baseline fadeaway J is no good. Rihi Raka stripped by Leonard Thompson. Shooter Kip going to fire it in. Gets picked off. Here comes Tito Detheridge. Gets it out to Steamer in transition. He goes up underneath and good.
Now 6 in favor of Texas Tech.
Shooter Kip. Now over to Mohan. Mohan over to Leonard Thompson. He's going to drive. Good defense by Rihi Raka. Look out, that pass Stanley Steamer. He's going to drive. Reverse layup. Oh, he hit the side of the backboard on the reverse layup. You don't see that every day. 3 for $1 there for Texas Tech as Raka comes in and lays it in on the 3rd attempt.
Yep, Tech now doubling Kansas's points. They're up by 8. 2 minutes to go here in the first. Here's Mohan.
Mohan leaned it in, no good. Steamer up with the rebound. Quick outlet pass, pull-up jumper, 3-pointer is no good. Ball going to go out over the backboard by Otto Octavius, so turnover Texas Tech. Shooter Kipping. Kansas going to take a quick timeout here. 21 seconds to go. 1:30, and on the shot clock, 1:36 on the game in the first quarter. 16-8. Texas Tech up by 8. Good hot start for the Red Raiders. Kansas struggled a little bit on the interior so far, Aaron.
Yeah, I mean, Kansas has really just been kind of struggling in general here. The defense by Texas Tech hasn't shown any openings that the Jayhawks have been able to exploit.
Brown now over to Simmons. Pull-up jumper, no good, rims in and out. Steamer going to get it inside. Otto Octavius off the glass and good. So Texas Tech rolling right now. Kansas needs to pick up their game here quick before they find themselves in a deep hole. Kip gets his man in. Up and underneath. What a nice move by Shooter Kip as he got Raka in the air.
Yeah, Shooter Kip finally ending the scoring drought. Kansas now in double digits, still down by 8. Under a minute to go here in the first.
Otto in the low post, off the glass, can't get it to go. Thompson tips it to himself. Defensive chant comes up from this Red Raider crowd. Mohan going to pull out the shot from the outside, rims in and out.
Kansas going to look to just dribble this out here. Hold for last shot. Kip's going to have to fire this up.
Bang! That's a big three with .2 to go. That's exactly what the doctor ordered for KU to end the first. Texas Tech up by 7. You're watching the CSBA on Twitch. All right, welcome back. 20-13. Red Raiders up by 7. Any thoughts on that first quarter there, Aaron?
I mean, the defense for Texas Tech really kind of stifled the Kansas bench for the longest time there. It will be interesting to see the adjustments that Kansas makes in that quarter break to try and cut through this Red Raider D.
Mohan to get a high screen. Thought about driving on Stanley Steamer, but no nice. They said a pick. Now they switched Grosjean on Mohan. Mohan going to get it out to Kip 3 on the shot clock. He's going to have to fire it up here from the elbow. Knocks it down. A tough bucket there for shooter Kip.
Yeah, Kip able to get it to go, though. Cuts the lead down to 5 now for the Red Raiders.
From downtown, bang! Stanley Steamer. He's having a game, man. The walk-on for Texas Tech.
Yeah, definitely a much more active piece of the offense than Topeka Simmons is. The shooter Kip has got 9 now, perfect from the field, able to get that one up and under.
Timeout on the court. Texas Tech had to take a timeout. They cut 6-point game. 6:52 to go here, second quarter. Kip certainly a guy right now. Willie Leak early. Kip kind of taking the baton from Leak, keeping KU in the game. Mack looking to drive. Good closeout defense there by Kansas. Now Iowa trying to work his way down. Fadeaway J, no good. Moustakis now over to Leak. Moustakis has been kind of quiet here. Leak going to find him cutting to the rim. Throws it down. The Moose is loose.
Yeah, O'Houlihan tried to contest it a little bit, but Moustakis just in the right place at the right time to jam that one home.
Cuts it to 4. Bad turnover there. Machiavelli steps along the sidelines, so Texas Tech gives it back to KU. Feel a little bit of a momentum shift here right now, Aaron.
Yeah, momentum definitely in favor of the Jayhawks at the moment. Leads cut to 4. Opportunity to cut it to 1 or 2 here.
Good pass to Moustakis for 3. Bang!
It will be 1 that the lead is cut to after that deep 3 by the Moose.
Good pass inside of Houlihan. Good foul by Dakota Scott. No easy baskets. Not letting the Red Raiders get anything easy.
At the line, a great one. 2 shots.
Free throw
One
up
falls
and good.
for Murphy. Great minds, Wired. Great minds.
Yes, sir. I just hope to be like you.
No comment.
I've got high standards, so. 3-pointer in the corner, no good. Jack Haley, though, for the offensive rebound and the putback.
Big moves here for Kansas. Cut the lead down to 1 again. I don't think they've had the lead in this one since the early going, but they're really starting to threaten Texas Tech here midway through the second quarter.
Houlihan fouled, counted, and 1 as Dakota Scott picks up his second. 1 shot for Murphy. Timeout, Kansas. 28-24, 5:09 to go here. Second quarter, you're watching CSBA on Twitch. Was actually watching some TV for a change there, Aaron, before this game started. A little bit of R&R for like probably the first time in like a couple weeks.
I feel that I made mistakes today in signing up for calling games in a couple different leagues.
Okay.
I didn't think I'd be this tired when I signed up for them, but
Well,
here we are anyways.
I'm gonna try to. I'll do a lot of the heavy lifting if you want me to.
Nah, I'm already here. I might as well participate.
All right. Fair enough. Well, I appreciate you. You know that I always do. I love calling games with you. You and I always have so much fun in the booth.
We really do, though.
I have a few favorites. You're definitely right there at the top of the list, sir. So, Mac now over to Machiavelli. Backdoor alley-oop. What a defensive play. A defensive gem there by Willie Lee.
Yeah, forces that alley-oop away. Unfortunately, it will stay Texas Tech possession, but does force a bit of a decreased shot clock here for the Red Raiders on this inbound.
We'll see if that helps Kansas here. Obviously, you want to fight tooth and nail. Good defensive block by Beans. Texas Tech going to get the ball back again here with 6 on the shot clock. So, KU working really hard on the defensive end.
Yeah, and that's the biggest thing that's really paid off for them is their defense really stepping up in a big way. It's the biggest reason I think that this lead is cut to 2 is Moustakis gonna have to foul Machiavelli there, able to get the bucket to go anyway, so he'll go to the line for 1 to complete a 3-point play.
I'm going to comment on that because if I'm going to be completely honest, they 2 stellar defensive plays in a row, and then the inbound pass was atrocious. The defense, Moustakis was lost.
It happens sometimes. Machiavelli, one of those types that it can really use his speed to lose his defender, especially on inbounds like that.
Yeah, Coach Venda's not happy. I mean, and if I was him, I would be pretty pissed off too because that was a lazy foul by Moustakis. Luckily, they didn't cost him a 3-point play with the missed free throw there. Good active hand. CJ Mack with the steal. Ball goes
they're gonna
off
call
the
that
foot of KU.
Yeah, they're going to call that off Moustakis here.
It's those big hooves, man. They get in the way.
Mm-hmm. Toe box is too long for some of these players.
Machiavelli going to bring it all the way outside Dakota Sky, all up in his face. They're going to go down low, mismatching the low post to Houlihan, and he gets fouled by Zacharias Moustakis.
Bad call. That was actual garbage time. That was all ball on that one.
That looked clean to me too as well. But these CSBA refs, they don't make much. So their optical plan is really not the best.
Clearly, all these refs need LASIK.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, either that or head over to Lens Crafters, pick up a pair of, something. 32-26, 6-point advantage by the Red Raiders. Now Moustakis, he's going to drive on Machiavelli, a little hezzy there, and gets it up off the glass and in. So Zacharias Moustakis has got 9 now. Pass over to Machiavelli. Deep 2, no good. Excuse me for the yawn. Uwa gets blocked from Jack Haley. What a play defensively by Haley.
Yeah, I'm the one that's supposed to be on the wire, not you.
I am tired 24/7. I almost fell asleep on the couch actually at 7:30.
Oof, yeah, that wouldn't have been good.
Foul there by CJ Mack. Moustakis to the line to shoot too.
Yeah, not able to get the bucket.
Actually, I probably would have been better off if I had taken like a little quick nap, a little napski.
Honestly, probably same, but I decided to call a game in another league, and it is what it is. I didn't expect to be this tired when I signed up for these games at 10 a.m.
It's so good. You start your new job yet?
Yeah, today was my first day. That's why I'm so goddamn tired.
So freaking tired. I had a feeling that was related to this. It wasn't about calling the other game. It was going to work today. Being back part of the land of the living.
Yeah, I'm not used to being out of my house for 8 hours at a time. It's weird.
Yeah, Murphy O'Han lays that in. Hopefully it was a good first day for you, brother.
Well, they don't have my login credentials yet, so most of what I'm doing is just staring at command prompts. Is Machiavelli with a nice dunk there in
should have given you
transition.
some content projects you could have worked on today while you were sitting there. 36-30.
Dakota Scott for 3.
Bang! Big three.
Dakota Scott knocking down a 3?
Yes.
Hello?
Dakota Scott. Yes, Dakota.
Hey, shut up.
36.
Silence, heathen.
Silence! I kill you. 36-33. Red Raiders up. 2:34 to go.
No one expects the Kansas Inquisition.
Mm-mm. So what's up, CSBA? You guys, how you all doing tonight? Good pass inside of Tito Detheridge up off the glass. Got caught between the layup and the... Yeah, he got caught between the layup and the bank.
Yeah, great contest there by shooter Kip as Topeka Simons, whatever his name is, make something happen. Praise be to Painlord.
They're both...
Or
both
whoever.
Both these teams shoot over 50%, though, which is crazy.
Yeah, like you said, the first quarter started out super slow, but both these teams have really started picking up their efficiency numbers. It's exciting times here in the CSBA.
Yes, sir. Thompson up with the rebound, going to get it out to Mohan. He's going to stop for 3. Pops. Can't get it to go back rim.
Strong there.
Backdoor alley-oop
goes for the
Raka. Otto Octavius with a nice pass. Good active defense there, stretching it well beyond the three-point line. Going to try to make shooter Kip work here. Raka comes over for a block. I think he got that with his elbow.
Octavius going to pull up for the mid-range on the other end.
Yeah, Midi is good. Extends to a 5-point lead now. Red Raiders have... This has been a tough game back and forth. I feel like each team has gone on mini runs, but they haven't gone on like huge runs. As Kip falls to the floor. Mari Brown with the offensive rebound and the putback.
If I recall, Texas Tech did have a double-digit lead at one point, but the Jayhawks have really done a great job kind of keeping that in check and keeping this game really close here.
Yeah, neither team able to sustain a big run as Octavia, and rightfully so with terrible plays like that. Raka getting all sorts of room. Topeka Simmons saying, I dare you to take it from there. And he's probably going to have to because the shot clock is winding down.
Yeah, 5 seconds now going to separate shot clock and game clock. Here's Mohan from mid-range.
Well, Mohan
gets that to fall.
Split 2 defenders there. Pull up a little nice mid-range J to go. So Red Raiders can hold for 1 here with 14 seconds to go here. Lead by 1. See what Otto Octavius does here. They're going to set a high screen for Octavius. He's going to stop. Pops. Can't get it to go. Thompson went up with a rebound, and that is the way we were going to end the first half. 40-39. We've got ourselves a ball game. You're watching the CSBA on Twitch halftime show coming up right now. When my boy Aaron's going to break us down.
Yeah, it was a really slow start for both of these teams, especially for the Jayhawks, but especially in the second quarter, both of these teams really found their stride. Willie Leak, a big contributor to that for Kansas, as well as shooter Kip on the other end. And it's been some of the usual suspects on the other side for Texas Tech, the likes of CJ Mack, Machiavelli, Sebastian Grosjean, really kind of carrying this team on their back. But it's been a real team effort on both sides. Kansas currently leading in the efficiency department, but are being pretty heavily out-rebounded by Texas Tech.
I think that's the reason why the Red Raiders are still in this game, because the offensive rebounds and putbacks.
Second chance points definitely big for Texas Tech in this one. It'll be interesting, though, if Kansas is able to keep up that efficiency and are able to keep it close that way, or if eventually the superior glasswork by Texas Tech will give them the advantage that they've pretty much had throughout this game, but it's been ever so gradually shrinking. As Houlihan going to be your highlight player of the first half.
Yeah, Houlihan leading with 11 points, 3 or 4, 9 minutes. A lot of those on putbacks too. Haley. I'd like to see Haley kind of throw some elbows, maybe set up, post up a little bit down in the low post, get him involved. Leak for 2. No good. They didn't even call that a 3, actually.
If I would have.
The red, we said the refs need their eyes checked, so. Haley with the rebound there. Beans quickly up to Moustakis. Double team there, gets it over to Haley. Haley bounced back over to Moustakis. Why didn't he take that to the rim? Take it to the hole, big fella. Moustakis.
I don't know.
Start a step inside to Dakota Scott. He gets blocked by Machiavelli.
Great block by Machiavelli. Back gonna pop it for 3. Bang.
Did you just say bang?
I sure did.
Was it late? Little baby.
Because you didn't.
A little baby bang. That's because I'm DMing C-Web really quickly. Turnover, Kansas.
I was waiting for you to say it and you didn't, so they get a soft one for me instead.
I like it. A little soft bang is good every once in a while. Everybody likes a soft bang every once.
Boss.
4-point lead. Machiavelli for 3. Bang! That's a big 3. Step back 3, too.
Now, 7 points.
27 up in the stream chat. Appreciate you all, CSBA. Thanks for hanging out with us. Ella.J, Adwin, Alicia, Besky, Brewski, D. Leathers, Downtown Dory, Drapsnat, Eaton, Fireflies, G-Heart. G-Heart's always here. Love you, buddy. So is Eaton. Damien, always here, too. Lisa Bay, Super Grandma, Kata, KM30 Gaming. Hey, that guy, Corey Mizzou, is here. K-Town Chaos. My boy, Legion of Slugs. Little Tiff. God, some of these names are so hard. Matty P. Murphy O'Houlihan, RMM, Shabazz Holmes, Harris, Movino, Streamfar, Ted Stern, my boy Ted Stern, love you, buddy. Sports Dude, Benjamin, Zeta God, what is up, CSBA?
First one good there by O'Houlihan.
I love that. I love that view, but I feel like every time we see that view, we know 90% of the time it's a made free throw. It's just I've seen a few miss, so it's not guaranteed, but I usually think like, oh, that's probably gonna be in.
Yeah.
But I love that view. I wish they showed that camera angle more often.
This is Beans with it.
Beans. Down to Dakota Scott, passes inside the Leak. Leak gets it to go. Tough bucket there. Paige Stokovich Jr. was all over him.
Yeah, nice little hook shot there by Willie Leak to knock that one through.
Speaking of Paige, he has not touched the ball here at all tonight. Mac throws that one down.
I could have swore that Peja has at least 2 tonight. I could be wrong, though.
I don't remember him scoring, but maybe he did. 50-43, 7-point lead right now for the Red Raiders. So Kansas with the ball here, try to close this deficit out a little bit, get a little closer. Is Leak in the drive. Step back from the free throw line is good.
Nice step back there by Willie Leak.
He's a guy that I feel like this season has been underutilized. It's good to see him being heavily involved in the offensive game plan tonight. Machiavelli for 3. Bang!
Kansas still with the efficiency advantage in this one, but TTU has roughly the same efficiency, especially after that 3 by Machiavelli, with more volume, which is, the big contributor right now in that 7-point lead. Of course, I think Texas Tech has also made more threes than Kansas has. So that's a nice feed from Mac to Peja to O'Houlihan for the alley-oop. Like a baseball double play type of call there.
Moustakis going to get the high screen. Oh, I thought he was going to jack up the 3. O'Houlihan tries to get out of him on defense, and Moustakis, little step back, greens it.
Moustakis with 13 now. Leading scorer for Texas Tech is Machiavelli with 16. Scott gets his 4th.
Wow. Wow.
personal on O'Houlihan, who will go to the line again tonight.
That is not good for Kansas right now.
O'Houlihan got 15. Currently one below the leading scorer. Now ties Machiavelli tonight with 16. Full sub suite for Kansas here. Nearly full for Texas Tech as well. O'Houlihan going to play a bit of extended minutes. One, because he's activated, but two, because he's now the leading scorer on this Texas Tech team. They're up by 10.
KU needs to get some points here as they trail by 10. Step back Mohan, baseline J, too strong as it rims in and out. Steaming up with the rebound. Otto Octavius.
Like to see more out of shooter Kip here tonight.
Yeah, Kip's been, unfortunately, nice pass to Amari Brown. Now over to Octavius in the quarter. Octavius pulls the trigger on a three. Drano.
Yeah, Texas Tech really starting to pull ahead now. The Jayhawks have really cooled off here midway through 3.
Fade away, no good by Mohan. Now Otto Octavius going to get it over to O'Houlihan. Draws the double team. Kicks it outside to Octavius. Bam Bam, I don't know. As of right now, no, but... as of right now, no, but you never know. Wow, Maraka again. Wow, with a power slam. But, a lot can change from this season to next, so you never know. So I would just say, as of right now, no, but you never know depending on what happens. Things happen in the CSBA. Sometimes we have to shift on the fly. Mohan going to get a screen from Thompson. He's going to fade away for 3. Rims off the front. Not able to get it to go right now. Kansas in a little bit of a drought.
Yeah, Texas Tech's defense has really stepped up big here in this third quarter as Rocker going to get called for an offensive 3-second bio.
Yeah, no worries, man. You could ask me anytime, brother. It's all good. G-Hart said, mid-majors for life. Thompson not able to get that one to go. 15-point lead here for the Red Raiders. They're starting to kind of put their foot on the gas pedals. They're going to get it to Raka, who throws it down. Rihi Raka. That was a boom shakalaka dunk there.
Sure was.
Thompson off the glass can't get it to go as Kansas is going absolutely freaking cold here. Otto Octavius is going to go throw it down on coast to coast with the butter and toast.
Yeah, no points in the last 2 minutes here for Kansas. They've really kind of struggled, especially now that this bench unit is on. They're down by 19.
Yeah, the Red Raiders have not missed either during that 2 minute time span. And another defensive play, this time with Stanley Steamer going to go in and throw it down. It's a dunk session down on this one end of the court. 70-49.
Really need to find some kind of momentum shifting shot again.
Kip. Now over to Mohan. Mohan gonna drive. Step back midi. That's good. Aaron Mohan.
Now the lead here, under a minute to go here in the third. 20 seconds. Separating shot and game clock at the moment.
Kip high off the glass. Can't get it to go.
Now it drops to 8 seconds.
Texas Tech is not missing right now. Everything falling for them.
They're by 24 now. Kansas just really hasn't been able to find a response at all.
Kansas going to hold for 1 here.
Probably for the best. Give coach an opportunity to find some way to stem the bleeding.
3 no good. So 75-51. Red Raiders look like they just got this on lockdown. Let's see if KU can make a comeback here in the fourth quarter. You're watching CSB on Twitch. Get those 4s up and stream chat. We'll be right back. All right, welcome back. Let's take a look at the State Farm assist of the game. Nice pass. I like that one. That was actually not bad. Stojakovic.
Yeah, that was that double play type of assist train for Texas Tech.
71-51.
That hockey assist, if you will.
CJ Mack from the elbow, no good as Haley up with a rebound. Here comes Leak. Leak gonna blow by Machiavelli. He's gonna drive high up and good.
That could be the momentum shifter that Kansas needed. They are still down by 22, though.
They got to dig out on the defensive side. They have just not. I mean, Texas Tech has pretty much gotten almost everything that they wanted. And Machiavelli going to fire one up, and that's good. Bang for 3. So much for that momentum, Aaron.
Yep. I spoke too soon.
Good defense there by Stojakovic. Now gets it over to Machiavelli. Wow. Highlight dunk. Get that man in the dunk contest. Clip that for top plays of the week. Stojakovic laying that one in 82-53, and the Red Raiders just got their foot on the gas pedal. They've looked. This is a big bounce back win for them in an impressive fashion against a tough Kansas team.
Yeah. Kansas is it cooled down a lot in this one. They're now down 31.
Yikes.
Couldn't keep up with the volumatic offense of Texas Tech in this one.
Started off okay, but been a little bit rough.
Yeah, I imagine we're going to see the 3-ball kind of skewed very, very heavily in Texas Tech.
I will say and not knocking Kansas. I would say I just feel like their offense hasn't felt very, very smooth tonight. It's been a little bit of like stop go herky jerky. I don't feel like there's been like consistency with it.
Yeah, I can understand that for sure.
Dakota Scott
You
can't
definitely
get that
see
one
that.
to go. Yeah, it hasn't felt smooth as Machiavelli going to take it from coast to coast again. He's got 23.
Machiavelli literally just
He
out
what?
of like nowhere.
And it's one of those games. Mustakas going to lose his handle. Now over to Beans. Beans over to Scott. The backdoor cut to Leak. Leak gets stuffed by the rim on the reverse layup.
Still a fair amount of time left in this one, but I think it may be too late here for the Jayhawks.
Yeah, not the way Texas Tech has been dropping him right now. Machiavelli is red hot from the elbow. That's good. They're going to call it a 3. Ooh, it's a little celebration there from Machiavelli.
Okay.
He's feeling it right now. I don't blame him. When you're hot, you're hot. Stockton's going to try to bring it on the interior. Gets double team. No look pass. Good find to find Dakota Scott. Wow. Mustard off the hot dog on that pass. I love a good point guard who can distribute like that. Pass inside, Machiavelli. Foul counted in one as Moustakis now picks up his third. It's the Don Machiavelli show.
I mean, that's pretty typical here of Texas Tech. Again, he'd been relatively contained the past few games, but here against Kansas, the old Machiavelli has been completely unleashed.
If I'm going to be completely honest, I think, if the Red Raiders want a shot at a natty, they gotta put that guy as their number one meal ticket. He's got to be the straw that stirs the drink for this team. When he's hot, he's hotter than anybody else I've ever seen in the CSBA. So he can fill it up quick in a hurry. And the interesting part, if you watch this game, O'Houlihan has had a good game. CJ Mack has had a good game. Otto Octavius has had a good game. Ricky Rocca has had a good game. There's a good, I'd say 60% of this roster has actually played pretty well. A couple of the other guys really haven't been involved as much, but...
As we're going to see a jump ball here between CJ Mack and Dakota Scott.
Scott wins the tap. But yeah, I mean, just knowing the Red Raiders, how they've had a little bit of a ups and downs in the last few weeks. We've seen this team go pretty far last season, so I think Machiavelli, that being the guy is certainly propelling this Red Raiders team to play much better, more efficient. Things open up when Machiavelli is hot.
Yeah, definitely. Machiavelli going to get called for a reach-in on Moustakis there.
3 minutes to go here. They're sitting 6 points away from the century mark. Spin move, pick and roll. Leak's going to bounce pass inside to Amari Brown. And Stojakovic Jr. going to foul him. His second. Amari to the line to shoot two. Rattles it home. Brown not able to hit the second. Octavius to Rocca. Rocca spin baseline move, kicks it outside to Octavius. Didn't like what he saw underneath. Good pass inside to Tito Deathridge for an easy two.
Lead now 33 under 3 minutes to go.
Crazy.
Yeah, I hate to say this, but I think it's safe to say this one's pretty much over.
Put a fork in him. Leak for three. I mean, rightfully so. I could 225 down 33. Yeah. I think you're safe on that one, bro.
Yeah. So somebody call Paul Bearer. Get the urn out. Call the Undertaker.
Rock up.
One's dead and buried.
Fade away, Jay. He's no good.
Just a rough one, really, for Kansas. Like I said, they just couldn't keep up with TTU's high octane offense. They were for a time, but TTU got really hot here in the second half, and it's just.
Well, they owned the board, so when Texas Tech missed, they were getting all those putbacks.
Yeah, and I alluded to that. Yeah, and I alluded to that at halftime, right? Because of how well Texas Tech was doing on the boards, eventually that was going to bite Kansas in the ass, and it did.
Yeah. Octavius going to fire one up from deep in the heart of Texas, Logo. Willie Lee going to blow by two defenders at a little razzle-dazzle on that dunk. He's got 20 tonight in this losing effort. It's been the Willie Leak show. There really hasn't been much else from anybody else.
Yeah, there was a little...
Maybe a little bit from Mohan, but that's about it. Deathridge fade away off the glass, no good read. There's those offensive boards. Rocket, though, gets blocked by Thompson. Good defense by Thompson. But even Kansas, when they're trying to get back, trying to get out in transition, Texas Tech has gotten back in transition. So they just have not been able to get much going in a lot of avenues in this offense. Leak feeling it, drops it for 2. On the shot clock here. TV's going to drive. Will they get to 100? Nah, I don't know. Doesn't look like it. Houlihan going to fire it out to Rocca. Rocca, finger roll up. Nope, can't get it to go. Houlihan taps it in. They will not get to 100 because they're not going to shoot on that last possession.
They might.
Unless they get a quick steal or something in transition. But no, they're going to hold for one. They're going to hold. So Texas Tech's going to win this one 98-69, 29-point win for the Red Raiders. As they dribble this one out. Congratulations to Texas Tech to winning this Big 12 matchup. Stick around, post-game show coming up here momentarily. Crowd likes it. They're all clapping in unison. Hercules, Hercules. Let's take a look at the team comparison. I already know what you're going to say stands out, but what stands out for you?
Yes. Yes. Like
42 rebounds to 20. 52
Yep.
to 38 points in the paint. The fast break points 29 to 10. Kansas couldn't get out in transition. And
14 more assists for Texas Tech. Put up 10 more shots, scored 12 of them. Only put up 1 more 3, but scored 4 more. They went to the line the same amount of times, and even still, Texas Tech came out on top in that department too. Like for the full story of the game, this was just Texas Tech all night long. But
yeah,
it was really that second half when they went. I'm sorry, was that 98% in the second half?
87.
The entirety of the second half. 68%.
But that's still, 87 in the third. Just missed 2 shots in the third quarter, which is insane.
Yeah, I thought that was 7. That was 33 of 34.
And I think that's when they went through that 2 or 3 minute stretch where Kansas didn't score. Like I said, Texas Tech was. I said it during the game. They were scoring on every possession, and by the looks of it,
they really were.
They really were. So, they weren't like running and gunning it, but they were just scoring in that 2 minute plus span. So. They win this one 98-69 to nobody's surprise based on that second half. Let's take a look at the box scores. Willie Leak leads KU 10 of 16. Really good night. Good to see Leak back playing the way we know he's capable. Didn't get a ton of support. Zacharias Moustakis, the Moose is loose, had 15 points, 2 assists on 5 of 8. Shooter Kip 11 and 2. On 5 of 9, Dakota Scott was in foul trouble, managed to not foul out, but did have 7 points, 2 rebounds, assists, a steal, and a block. Amari Brown, 6 points, 3 rebounds, a steal. Arrow Mohan, which I feel like Mohan had more than 4 points, but he was 2 of 9 tonight, 4 points, 3 assists. Jack Haley, 2 rebounds, 6 points on 1 of 1 shooting, had an assist and a block. Topeka Simmons, 2 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 1 steal. Billy Beans, just a block on 0 of 1, and Leonard Thompson, 4 rebounds and a block on 0 of 3. Not a lot. When your bottom 4 guys score 4 points in totality, it is not a good night. Talk to me a little bit. Take us through Texas Tech here, Aaron.
Well, Machiavelli almost puts up 30. In surprise to no one that has seen Machiavelli play. Also finishes with 1 in every other stat category, 12 of 15 from the field tonight. Murphy O'Houlihan also near perfect from the field. 5 of 6 was perfect from the charity stripe. 9 of the 11 free throws that Texas Tech had were Murphy O'Houlihan. The other 2 were Machiavelli.
That's insane. I just want to go back to Machiavelli for 1 second. He had 29. He really gets his teammates involved. He got points responsible for 31. So I had to make that joke. It seemed appropriate. Keep going.
Otto Octavius finishes 11 points, 3 rebounds, 4 dimes. CJ Mack, 9 points, 1 rebound, 5 dimes for him tonight. Stanley Steamer Jr., 9 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, and a steal. Rihi Raka misses the double-double by 2 points, a single bucket, 8 points, 12 rebounds, a block, and 3 turnovers for him tonight.
By the way, 7 offensive rebounds, by the way. We talked about those rebounds.
That's big for Texas Tech. Tito Deathridge, 7 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists, a steal, and a block. Peja Stojakovic Jr., however you say his last name, I'm going to butcher it every time. I'm sorry.
Stojakovic.
It is Stojakovic. I'm still going to end up pronouncing it wrong.
Stojakovic Jr.
2 points, 2 rebounds, 7 dimes for him tonight.
That guy.
Yeah. Juan Carlos Wawa, 2.7 rebounds, 1 assist. And to round it out, Musa Grosjean, not Sebastian. I made that mistake earlier tonight.
Sebastian plays for Syracuse.
You are correct. 2 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. Perfect from the field. Plus 20, responsible for 9. So
I don't have many moments where I'm right, Aaron, but I actually knew that one. That was the few and far between. All right, congratulations.
I wouldn't have gotten it wrong if I had the call sheet.
Yeah, well, that too, obviously. Appreciate everybody tuning in for this one. Make sure y'all tune in tomorrow. Why is Discord not working for me? Interesting. It's not loading. I was going to tell you who the schedule. Oh, there it is. Now it loaded. Tomorrow we got ACC on display. Louisville, North Carolina, Wake Forest, Miami. That is going to be a good game. Miami having lost this week, and then Duke, Syracuse in prime time. So make sure y'all tune in for those. For my boy Aaron, I am Scott Drake, aka White. We'll see you guys mañana. Peace. Everybody have a good night. CSBA out.